Hey there. Welcome to FlowFit Yoga Online and welcome to your practice. My name is Lexus and so thankful for you to be here with me today. Today we're going to go through a simple 15-minute full body mobility flow that requires us to not be on our hands and our knees. So if you're feeling any sensitivity in your wrists or your knees today, or if this has been a long time that this has been going on, then this is the perfect practice for you. So we're going to stay standing up. We're going to go through some warm-ups for our spine standing. We'll do some lunge series and side bends just to get your whole body kind of rinsed out without the need to be on the hands and knees today. So you're not going to really need any props. However, it is ideal to have two blocks. And today we're going to have one block on each side of our mat or our space, about six feet apart or something like that. Water bottle, anything to kind of prop the floor up when you come into a low lunge. That's about it. So with that being said, let's just go ahead and get right into it. Standing up and facing the front of your mat. So with that, just start to make your way into a stance where you can feel as at ease as possible. So your spine can feel as aligned as possible. Start to take any little micro adjustments in your shoulders and hips and feet distance to accommodate for a structure that feels grounded and supported. Just take a moment to check in to how you're feeling inside, muscles, joints, ligaments, emotions, breath. Rather than bringing any judgment or expectation to the table, just bring a curiosity. Knowing that you're just here with your body and your breath for 15 minutes. Let's start to take some more intentionally deeper breaths through our nose. Feel your feet plant on the floor. Breathe in deeply through your nose and follow the air down to your low belly, low back. As you breathe in, let it all expand out in 360 degrees in your lower lungs. As you exhale, watch your shoulders depress down your back and your feet feel more planted on the mat. Let's do that 2 more times. Breathe in deep through your nose. Follow the air down to your pit of your stomach. Feel near your hips expand wide. And exhale, allow your shoulders to depress and feel your feet ground deeper. One more time like that. Breathe in deep to your low belly. Fill up even your low back. Feel an expansion out in this lower part of your lungs. And then exhale, relax your shoulders down and feel your feet plant. And on your next inhale, slowly rise your arms up over your head. Keep your feet heavy and grounded and just lift your rib cage and your arms up. Feel this counter push of the feet down and pull of the hands up. And then bring your hands to your heart. Get a big exhale. Do that 2 more times. Inhale, reach your arms up. Feel your feet plant down and your arms reach up. There's space in this rib cage area. And then exhale, bring your hands to your heart. One last time. Reach your arms up. Push your feet down, lift your rib cage up. And exhale, hands to your heart. This time, bend your knees and gently fold over your thighs. You can bend your knees as generously as you wish. Just let your head hang heavy. Shake out any tension in your neck. Maybe take a little ragdoll with your arms or clasp your elbows. Just kind of check into your back body. Back of thighs, calves, low back, back of spine, neck. Release your hands if they were clasped to your elbows. Bend your knees and push into your feet. Rise up to stand. When you do reach your arms up, take a big inhale. And then bring your hands to your heart. Exhale. Let's go through that 2 more times. On your inhale, reach your arms out and up. And on your exhale, hands through your heart, bend your knees and fold your body over your thighs. Slowly push into your feet, rise up to stand again, reach your arms up, take an inhale. Maybe a little back bend if that feels inviting. And then bring your hands to your heart, big sigh out. One more time, reach your arms out and up, feel the stretch in your front body. And then forward fold. Feel the stretch in your back body. Push into your feet, rise up to stand, big breath. And then hands through your heart, exhale, let it go. Go ahead and release your hands, shake out any tension you got in your body. And then we're gonna take a little neck stretch before we do anything. So stay where you're at, just bring your right hand behind your back, just a little bind, nothing crazy. And then just slowly let your left ear get heavy over your left shoulder. Maybe dial your nose up and down, left and right, find a sticky spot. And just take 1 or 2 deep breaths in the areas where you're feeling the most tension. And then exhale, release the hand. On your next inhale, bind your opposite hand behind your back, palm facing behind you. Let your right ear get heavy and find a sticky spot. Breathe. One more breath. Exhale, release. Okay. Go ahead and shake out any leftover tension in your body. And we'll go ahead and make our way to the top of the mat again. We're going to start with a few fluid motions where we're going to be going in and out of 2 different poses just to create some fluidity in our system. The first one, we're going to start with a standing knee to chest. So keep your right foot grounded on the ground. Lift your left heel off the ground. This is option 1. You can stay right here. Option 2 is maybe you left your left foot an inch off the ground. Maybe the knee is at 90 degrees. Just any kind of single leg stance is what I'm looking for. Bring your hands by your hips or your heart or just by your sides. Take an inhale. Exhale. Feel your right foot ground on the ground. And then slide your left foot back behind you. Imagine you're on railroad tracks. Right leg is on one track, left leg is on the other track. Take a slight bend in your left knee. And then maybe you want to reach your arms up. We're going to go in and out of these 2 poses. Get a big breath. And then on your exhale, push into your right foot and lift your left heel off the ground, left foot off the ground. And then inhale, step your left leg back, reach your arms up. Exhale, take off, lift your left knee. Let's do that a few more times. Inhale, step the left leg back, reach your arms up. Exhale, knee to chest. 2 more times. Inhale, lunge. Exhale, open the chest, knee lifts. 1 more time. Inhale. Exhale. This time, step your left leg back, stay there in a high lunge. Reach your arms up. Stagger your stance a little bit more. Place your right hand on top of your right thigh for a little stability. Extend your left arm to the top right corner of your mat so you feel a nice little side stretch on your left side body. Feel that, the strength in your right leg, the stretch in your left. A big breath. And then as you exhale, spin your left heel down onto the ground so your hips open to the left. Push into your right foot. Left arm slides down your back leg and right palm lifts up and back for a side stretch on the right side. Big breath here. Feel your right pinky toe pedal into an imaginary gas pedal. And then on your exhale, right hand to thigh, spin your back heel off the ground and stretch your left arm up and over to the right. Let's do that a few times. Spin your left heel down. Reach your right arm up, inhale. Exhale, right hand to your thigh, left arm reaches. 1 more time. Inhale, right arm up and over. Exhale, left arm reaches. Good. This time, spin your left heel down, keep your hips open to the left. Bring your right elbow to your thigh and lift your left arm up and over your left ear. Get a nice side stretch on your left side. Bend your left elbow and bend your left knee so you're kind of telescoping the back leg. And then inhale, stretch back up. Exhale, bend. Inhale, stretch. Exhale, it can be moderate. Inhale. Good, do that a few more times. Just kind of getting into this left side. 1 more time. Good, now go ahead and cartwheel your torso up, spin your right toes forward, get a nice star stretch, open from all angles, big breath in. And then bring your hands to your heart, side lunge over to the back of your mat towards your right leg. Then inhale, open up, star. Exhale, side lunge to the back. 1 more time, inhale, star. Exhale, side lunge, stay here. Plant your left hand down onto the floor. Spin your toes to the back of the mat. Lift your back heel off the ground. This is where the block is useful if you want to lift your back up. And then lift your right arm to the sky for a low lunge twist. Stay here for a breath or two. Good. And then slowly bring your right hand down to the inside of your right thigh. Walk your toes towards the wide edge of your mat and take a little forward fold with wide legs. And then keep walking your hands over to the left side, so now your left leg is forward. And take a little stretch over your left leg. You can shorten your stance if that feels good. You got the block if you want to lift the floor up. Just get a big breath in. Good, and then step your right foot forward to meet your left and forward fold. Bend your knees, rise up to stand on your inhale, big breath. And exhale, hands to your heart. Let's do the left leg. Go ahead and lift your right heel off the ground, right toes, knee at 90. Pick an option where you can breathe easy in. Big breath in, big breath out. Let's move with it. Inhale, step your right foot back on a railroad track about 3 feet behind you. Lift your arms up if that reach feels good. And exhale, take off. Pull your knee up into your chest. Let's do that 2 more times. Inhale, step back, lunge back. Exhale, use the strength of your left leg to lift your right. 1 more time. Inhale, lift. Exhale, knee to chest. This time, step your right leg back, pause. Walk your feet out in a staggered stance. Keep your left hand on top of your left thigh. Reach your right arm up and over to the top left corner of your mat. Feel the stretch on your whole right side body. And then swing your back heel down, so now your hips open to the right. At the same time, slide your right hand down your right thigh. Start to push off your left leg to propel you up and back so you feel a stretch in your left side. Big deep breath in. Let's go through those a few times. Left hand to thigh, lunge into your left knee. Swing your right arm around to the top left corner of your mat. At the same time, back heel spins off. And then inhale, back heel spins down, lift your left arm up. Exhale, left hand to thigh, right arm over. 1 more time, spin that back heel down, propel yourself up and back. And exhale, reach up and over. Good, spin your right heel down, open your arms to a T. Left elbow to thigh, right arm up and over this time, stretch your right side. Let's take that telescope. Bend your right elbow and at the same time bend your right knee. And then exhale, telescope and stretch. Do that 2 more times. Inhale to load, exhale, take off. 1 more time, inhale, load, exhale, take off. Good, go ahead and cartwheel your torso up, shoulders over hips, turn your toes to face the wide edge of the mat. Big stretch from your core out to all your extremities. Good, and then on your exhale, side lunge to the left, this time towards the left leg. And then push off your left foot, reach up into a star stretch. Exhale, side bend to the left. 1 more time, inhale, open. Exhale, side bend to the left. Stay here. Plant your right hand on the floor or the block. Spin your toes towards the left side of your mat, and then send your left arm up to the ceiling for a low lunge twist. Take a few breaths. Good. Plant your left hand on the inside of your left foot and walk your hands to the wide edge of your mat again. Turn your toes in, take a little wide-legged forward fold. And go ahead and grab a block. Place it underneath your chest and press your left hand into it. Bind your right hand behind your back. So I'm like this. Press into your left block and start to creep your right hand over to your left hip as you twist your chest over to the right. Let your left ear fall heavy if that feels okay on your neck. Take a breath or 2. Deep belly breath into your low back. Good, and then release your right hand. Maybe let it kind of just dangle for a second. And then press your right hand into the floor to the block just to lift your torso up. Bind your left hand behind your back. Push into your block or the floor to twist your torso over to the left. At the same time, creep your left hand over towards your right hip. Let your neck be soft. Take some deep breaths. Good, go ahead and swing your left arm down, let it kind of dangle for a moment or two. And then bring your hands to your hips, slowly press yourself up. Heel toe your toes together into a mountain. One little back bend here. Bring your hands right behind your hips, palms facing down. Squeeze your elbows together, bend your knees. And then press into your feet. Press your hips down as you lift your chin and chest up towards the sky. Stay here for 3 to 5 breaths. Keep your legs strong. Keep your chest lifting up and the back of your neck long. Feel a length and a stretch in your belly versus a bend in your back. 1 or 2 more breaths. Keep pulling your elbows down and back, shoulders down and back, chest and throat is open. Last big breath. Good, and then exhale, slowly bend your knees and forward fold. So good. Bend your knees, press into your feet, rise up to stand, roll your shoulders, roll your neck. Bring your hands to your heart. Take a second to feel any changes and take a moment to honor yourself. Give yourself a little smile because you did it. Take one last deep breath. And then I bow down to you and honor you. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day or evening. Namaste.